Well, hello again. Uh, got in a little something I need to show off here. This is not mine, but well, I'll show it off just as easy. This is a Windward uh, concert. Uh, oh my goodness, I've got to remember the wood. A Claro Walnut. That's what it is. Claro Walnut, and I cannot remember the binding. That might just be maple, but boy, it's really nicely figured. I mean, it's just an absolutely stunning ukulele. Look at that. I guess this is probably the prettiest wood I have seen on an ukulele in person. Uh, I mean, goodness, and being walnut, I'm just thrown by it. It looks like some kind of really high grade koa or something. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And check out that finish. I'm putting it right in the light on purpose. I mean, that's just such an awesome satin finish. I mean, it just it doesn't have glare. Even if you make the light shine on it. Normally, even with regular satin finishes, in the camera, it'll gleam. But this one won't do that. Even doing it on purpose. Check out just beautiful rosette on that. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. The binding and all up the fretboard. I really like how they've done their frets. I don't know if I don't guess they finished them first before they put them in. It looks like they finished them after, but just a really nice fret job. Normally, when I get a hook in, I adjust setups and things like that on them. But boy, this one is, I mean, there's no adjusting to it. It's just, absolutely, perfect setup. And it came from the factory like this. The owner, bought this one new straight from Windward. Amazing ukulele, and check out the sound. These are the stock strings that came on it, and we're not 100% sure what these are. I think that these are Oasis Warms. Now that's just my guess, just because of the way they feel, the sound profile that I'm getting from them, the tension. That's what makes me think that they're Oasis ones. I'm going to put some new strings on it, just because it's it needs a new fresh set anyways. But I think we're going to put some Pepe Romero clears on it and see what it'll do. But anyways, this is with its stock strings that it came with. Really punchy attack on the strings. The strings are they're like I don't know, very punchy at the very beginning of the sound to me, and that's a thing that I get from Oasis Warms. I like Oasis Warms on certain ooks. There's certain ooks that I don't really like them on. My Martin up there, I put some Oasis Warms on it, and that's one that I don't like on. It's a real bright attack of the strings. The oak already has a very bright attack, and they work together, and I don't really prefer them. On this oak, it really works. I do like this. I like these strings, and these might not even be Oasis Warms, but whatever they are, I do like these strings on it. lots of sustain and resonance and all. But I'll be honest, I don't think that these are the right strings for it, no matter what they are. I think those Pepe Clears are going to be a real good string to test it with. I wanted to just get a little sound sample before I done a string change. Just kind of document, that way I can go back to and listen to the differences. Get just a little bit of chucking on this and strumming, just so that I can compare that also. I'm just really, really impressed with this. Like I said, I don't think it's got the perfect strings on it. That's just, my opinion. Most of the time when I get a ukulele in, it don't matter what it's got on it. That's what I'm going to say. I don't think it's got the perfect strings on it. Then I'll go to changing some strings and looking for the one I think is perfect. But that's just part of the adventure kind of thing. But I'm very impressed with this ukulele. Oh, I don't know if I even showed those. Got these beautiful black gotos, and I love the shape of the headstock. Just that real simple, paddle type design. Got more of that Claro walnut on the faceplate. I'm overwhelmed with this ukulele. Very, very beautiful oak. Like I said, I guess look wise, it's the prettiest oak that I've seen. Anyways, I'll be back with it in a couple of few days with another sound sample with some Pepe Clears, and see what that does for it. Right now I feel like there's something a little restrained. Maybe it's mids or a little restrained. It's got some nice bright highs, but they're just they're very quick, and the brights don't last as long as I want. It's got some nice lows, but I think those Pepe Clears will be a good test for it. And I know those strings a little bit, and so I know what they do. I don't know what of the sound I'm getting is strings, and what is the ukulele on this one right now. But I do want to check it out and see, and I'm very impressed. Of course, Windward ukuleles ain't exactly a cheap brand of ukulele. I think they're available on Tuss and things like that also, I believe. Tuss, the ukulele site. Check them out, if you can afford to. Or if you got a buddy that can afford to. That's even better than having one yourself if you got a buddy that'll send you one, right? Appreciate you. Thank you for watching.